Japan is invented genre that we know as boys love, and its popularity is exploded around the world. But for some reason, Japan didn't capitalize its popularity outside of neighbor Asian countries or English-speaking markets. In 2026, France alone reported a 55% increase in its BL market. Here's an interesting part. This growth is not driven by Japanese manga. It's driven by Korean webtoons. Today, we're going to take a closer look on European boys love market, why Korean webtoons are thriving, and why Japan is about to miss a global opportunity. Let's start with the audience. So, who reads boys love in Europe? According to Otakatsu Marketing Research Institute, BL in Europe is popular still mostly among women, especially among teenagers and women in their late 20s. But it's also pretty popular among men in their 30s. And while the same source reports the growth of male audiences among BL readers in Japan as well, the situation in Europe is a little bit different. Probably there is less stigma across different European countries for men to engage with gay fiction, so it would make sense for Japan to take advantage of these broader audiences and grow their BL presence in European markets, but they just don't do it, and South Korea took over. Where do people in Europe read BL? In 2026, the European market is experiencing the rapid growth of popularity of webtoons. There are 21 million of monthly active users across all genres, with dominant market in UK, Germany and France. And the leader among BL fans in Europe is Legend Webtoons. It's the most popular platform in Europe. Legend has 70 million users across all the platforms they have. They have translated their webtoons into German, French, English, Spanish, and all these languages are widespread across different European countries. This is not sponsored, I'm just sharing some data with you. So while Legend providing accessibility in different languages, it's also one big platform when you can read all your boys love webtoons just in your phone. So you can read your webtoons on while you're lying in a bed, you can read webtoons while you're commuting to work in a tram, bus or train. Everything is just in your phone. Japanese publishers also are translating their works for different European countries, but they usually make only print editions, so you have to pick up a book and to carry it around. At the same time, in Japan, over 60% of users read BL digitally. So they know that people in modern day and age prefer to read manga and webtoons from their phones. And you don't necessarily need to convert BL manga format into webtoons to make it more accessible. So while Japanese BL market is thriving in digital purchases, why they don't do it in Europe? Well, digital and print rights have different fees, have different contracts, different licensing conditions. And historically, Japanese boys love have been presented in European markets in a print form. They already have established relationships, contracts. BL is published in France, in Germany, in Poland, in Spain, and many other countries. So they weren't ready for this webtoon boom that is taking over Europe right now. And as a result, they didn't create one platform, a website or an app when all European people can read these works digitally. They have some options for people who can speak English. You can read boys love manga on Manga Plaza, Renta, Bookwalker, and also, well, you couldn't do it anymore, RIP Futekia. But they don't have one centralized platform like Legend, and they also don't have options of digital BL in German, French, Spanish, and other languages that are widespread across Europe. And if Japan doesn't change it, if they just ignore this BL boom right now, there is a huge risk that in the future, like in a couple of years, people will treat Japanese BL manga like something nostalgic, like something from this past. Because even right now, people call Korean webtoons yaoi, while this word has nothing to do with Korean BL and it's Japanese word, but a lot of people even don't know that. I don't hate Korean manhwa, and I don't hate webtoons. I also read them, but I mostly read Japanese BL, and as someone who lives in Europe and travels around Europe, more and more I started to notice if you mention BL, people will talk about them reading webtoons, which is an interesting observation again since Japan started the BL boom around the world. It's interesting how they're ignoring such a big growing market. Domestic Japanese market is thriving. I, as someone who traveled to Japan since 2015, I can tell you there was like, before it was a small section of boys love manga in a bookstore. Now they have a full floor. And similar situations again happening here around Europe. Before you were just like occasionally stumbling upon some boys love manga in the wild. Now again, if you go, especially if you go to anime store, there can be a full shelf with a lot of books, and both Korean and Japanese books. I speak English, so I can read boys love digitally, but I wish more people speaking different languages can also easily access Japanese boys love manga as they do with Korean webtoons. Japanese BL publishers are also missing the opportunity to attend big events, anime and Japan events in Europe. For instance, in France, there is a big Boys Love, Girls Love conference. There is Japan Expo that attracts over 250,000 people, and there's Dokomi in Germany. So it would be nice for Japanese BL publishers to advertise more, to make more presence, and to promote Japanese boys love. And while I said before that Japan don't have to change their manga format, they just need to do it to make it accessible in different language digitally, they still have to grow their presence in a webtoon format. And to be honest, it's not too late for them to act. The webtoon boom and the BL boom in Europe, it just has started, and all the predictions, all numbers, how it will grow in 5 years are insane. I don't know if it's going to be true, but everyone are very optimistic, and everyone are noticing that more people are finding comfort, interest, curiosity in a big variety of works that BL as a genre can offer to a reader. Japanese situation with BL in Europe is similar with their pop music. K-pop is widely available everywhere, it's super popular and accessible, while Japanese pop music is mostly focused on domestic market. Will it change? We will see. From my perspective, the issue with Japanese BL manga and its presence in European markets is that it's usually published by many different publishers. And if you want to put them on one platform, you need to negotiate with every publisher separately. In Europe, it's a lot of different countries, and these publishers have already their agreements for print editions for certain BL works, and they have to talk about those agreements again if they want to have a license for another language, and then all of those people have to meet somewhere in between, and only then they can create maybe one platform where you can read a lot of boys love manga in different languages. So I think maybe for them the best option would be to make a fully new platform with webtoons, but be just a competitor. Maybe they can offer something different. What about you guys? Do you read webtoons? Do you read them in English? I read BL in 4 languages, in Japanese, English, Polish, and sometimes in Ukrainian. And I want more people to read and enjoy different boys love works. That's why I keep learning and looking up for different information about it, and I share this information about this channel. So if you're interested to learn more about boys love manga, anime, Japan, and my life in general, consider to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, leave me a comment, watch my other videos. I'm already working on my next video, so I'll see you in the next one.